noticed a huge plume of smoke coming from what appears to be Juarez on the other side of the mountain. So I'm driving down here to Sunland Park to see if I can get a good visual for you guys. The amount of smoke is quite substantial, and it's blowing into El Paso from what appears to be from Juarez. So I'm going to go ahead and drive down here, Sunland Park, see if I can get on top of the hill over here at the mall, and see if I can get a good video for you. But the amount of smoke that's coming into El Paso is quite a bit. So I'd like to get. I don't have all my equipment with me. I don't have my long range camera. Still haven't been able to afford a drone for you guys. Still saving up the money for that, but that'd be nice so that I could get some drone footage of all the migrants along the street. But we're pulling in over here to the mall, and then I'll take the camera out of the car and I'll show you the plumes of smoke that are coming from Juarez straight into the city of El Paso. So just stay tuned. I'm at a light here. How's everybody doing? Give me a thumbs up. Stan, good to see you. Cowboy Roy, good to see you. Stand by, guys. Give me about 2 minutes, and I'll park over here on the side of this big hill at the mall, or on top of the big hill at the mall, and we'll see if we can get some good video footage of this fire for you. I don't know if it's a brush fire, but we did have a red flag warning today, so there's a very big threat of wildfires. I don't know if it's a controlled burn or wildfire or what. I just noticed it as I was driving. I figured I'd go ahead and bring you guys along for the ride. We do a live stream. I haven't done it. Go ahead. I haven't done a live stream in quite a while, so figured I'd catch up with you guys and see how you're doing. Looks like there might be something going on the other side of the border, so we'll go ahead and investigate together. So just bear with me for a minute. You know, I was just down at the ranch. I made a hackamore for my donkeys out of a Palo Verde branch, and I had to shape the branch over some steaming hot water, and then I used yucca rope. I made rope out of the yucca leaf, and then I used that rope to tie the two ends of the Palo Verde branch together, and it's holding pretty well. I fit it real nicely over my mammoth donkey's snout, and so it fits her real well. And got a little bit of adjusting to do with the straps. I'm probably gonna make some leather straps. I ended up using baling twine. I braided some baling twine together. Baling twine's braided together so it looks cute, because she's a female. So I put pink baling twine. Here's a good let me go ahead and turn the camera around. I'm here at the how do I do this? Oh, here we go. All right, so that's Mount Cristo Rey or whatever right there. You see all the smoke. That's smoke. That's not a cloud, guys. It's huge. I mean, it's a lot of smoke. Let me get out of the camera, or let me get out of the car for you. Take a look. Take a look at all that smoke. All that right there is coming from Juarez straight into into downtown, and it keeps going that way. I don't know if you can see it right there. It's just going to the other side of the mountain. But yeah, I don't know. You guys look into it. Let me know what you can find out. I didn't have time to look on Twitter or anything, so let me turn this around. Let me turn the camera around. I didn't have time to look on Twitter. I know that it's smoke, though. I can tell it's definitely not a cloud because it just keeps coming. Let me go ahead and turn the camera around. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I like baling twine too. New days, old ways. It's some pretty tough stuff, man. I can't speak well enough about it. I use it for all kinds of projects. It's better to use it than to get rid of it. I mean, it's good stuff, real strong, cheap. I mean, otherwise I'd just throw it away. But good to see you guys. Any questions you guys want me to? I have quite a bit of time. I can go down to Doniphan and go down to Texas Avenue, and we can drive around and see all the migrants if you want to. What are you guys doing? You want to hang out with me for a little bit? What do you think? Let me know. Let me know what if you want to do something. You want to drive around with me? Are you guys gonna stick around if I buckle up and drive downtown? Nobody's saying anything. Hit that thumbs up button and share. Appreciate it, cowboy. All right. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and drive around, see how many of you guys stick with me. Let's see. We're at Sunland Park right now. This is the Ghost Mall here. Not very many people go, but we'll drive around a little bit. See if you guys want to hang out. We'll go downtown. I'll take the highway. I'll take the highway so that it doesn't take me too long to get to downtown, and we'll see how bad it really is down there. I haven't been to the city in a couple weeks, so I don't like going down there, patronizing all those woke LGBTQ plus zombie stuff. So not a big fan of all their ESG woke agenda and all that. So I patronize the people up here and outside of the city. So, but yeah, look, there's one right there. Just drove past with all the rainbow flag and everything. Man, any of you guys see the King Charles coronation? What'd you think about that? My mom thinks he's the Antichrist. I'd read the comments if I could, but I know I'd get. Let me see. All right, looks like I can go. Let me turn around right here. We'll go on the highway. This is the Sunland Plaza over here. This is where a lot of people on the west side of the mountain shop. This is probably the biggest shopping center on the west side. Most popular. It's got Dick's Sporting Goods and Best Buy and Academies on the other side. They got pistols and rifles and ammo there. Everything you need here. Sunland Plaza. It's not bad. The only thing they don't have is a thrift store. I like to go thrift shopping. I'm at a stop sign, so I can read some of the comments. Let me see. Love the field trips. Okay, Josephine. Let's see. Maryland just took break from planting, and it's a good thing because I caught your live stream. Awesome, Maryland. Go check out earlier. I showed you the smoke that's coming into El Paso from Juarez. There's a big fire in Juarez, and we just got done getting some video footage of it from Sunland Park Mall, and we're driving down to the center of the city right now to see if the smoke is pluming up, if it's building up in the city, and we're going to see what it looks like as far as the amount of migrants that are there camped out and everything. Oreo Express was down here yesterday. He was getting some footage, and he had a translator with him, and what they showed was that they're getting these papers from immigration that authorize them to stay here for 4 years. Their court date is like 4 years down the road, and all they got to do is just wait in the immigration office for an hour, and they get work authorization instantly. So, you know, it's pretty crazy. You know, when someone like my wife has worked hard for 12 years to come here and pay thousands and thousands of dollars to become an American, and you know, she ended up going and getting her PhD so that she would be a valuable asset to the society, you know, and she did everything the right way. And finally, just last month, she's finally been able to, you know, get everything done. It's official now. She swore allegiance, you know, she swore allegiance to the United States Constitution and to the United States, raised her hand and everything, and now you get a million people all of a sudden storm the border, and they get legitimate paperwork, say, hey, you can stay here for 4 years and you can work. You know, it's a smack in the face to people like my wife, and I don't appreciate that one bit. I do feel like these people are gaming the system. You know, on the other hand, though, I do know that if I was down there, I'd probably want to do the same thing and flee communism. You know, nobody ever flees to communism, right? Everybody always flees from communism. So, you know, don't get me wrong, I understand it, but at the same time, it pisses, because, you know, they're torn on that issue. I sympathize with them a bit. At the same time, I don't, because they had to break some rules to get here and do what they did. So, you know, it is what it is. And you know, as far as the work visa, I mean, I don't like how easy it was for them to get the work visa, but at the same time, I don't want them out on the streets, you know, slanging drugs and doing prostitution and all that. I'd much rather have them working, and you know, but then they're going to be competing with, you know, for the jobs. There's way more competition for the jobs because of that, and so it's, you know, really, you know, if it ain't one thing, it's another. But my interactions with the people down there, it seems like most of them that stay on the streets, that waiting for the buses and everything, they seem pretty, you know, pretty decent as far as, you know, hospitality is concerned. They talk to you. They're not rash. When I go down there, I don't see anybody shooting up, doing drugs. I've never driving up and down there. I haven't seen any prostitution or anything like that amongst these migrants. And so that, you know, it's not like Skid Row. There's no needles all over the place. There's no fecal matter. But I, you know, that could be just because El Paso PD is phenomenal. You know, El Paso PD does a fantastic job, and they've been doing this kind of thing for years and years and years. I mean, this isn't new to them. But as you can see, the fire right over there coming from Juarez, you can see all that smoke coming into El Paso from Juarez. So we're going to go ahead and drive down here in the city and see how we're going to see how it looks in the city. Drive down here real quick. I don't plan on getting out or anything. I don't feel like walking around. I'm kind of hungry, kind of thirsty, and it's hot outside. So we'll go ahead. They're all still with me here. So just bear with me. We're about 2 or 3 miles away from exit to the city, and then we'll drive around Hotel Paso del Norte. Man, that's a lot of smoke. Look at all that. That's where it's coming from right there. See it? Look at all that smoke. It is a red flag zone, red flag day. So you know, there's a very serious threat of wildfires and brush fires. So I just hope, whatever it is, whether it's a controlled burn or a wildfire, I don't know, but whatever it is, I hope that it doesn't get out of control. I hope they're able to contain it. But you know, what I don't see right now are helicopters down there fighting fire. So I'm guessing that if it was a wildfire, they'd have the helicopters out by now dumping stuff on it. But I haven't seen a single helicopter going down there and dumping anything on it. So I'm more inclined to think that it's a controlled burn. But it's quite a bit of smoke, and it's still raging. So let's go ahead and let's go down here in the city. I'm down here at we're passing the train station, and it's starting to get a little foggy down there. That's what it looks like down in the city. It's a little smoky. I don't think you can see it on the camera. I don't think you can see it in the video, but we'll go ahead and get a little bit closer, see what's going on. Man, I can smell it. Let's go see if that smoke is building up in the city. Go down Santa Fe. Go down Santa Fe and straight to the port of entry, I guess. There's a Hotel Paso del Norte right there. That hotel right there. It's a what's a Hampton? I think it's a Hampton hotel. Not many people know, but they got this real nice basement under there, and kind of like I would consider a bunker. It's pretty nice. You can't get down there unless you have a badge. It's pretty nice. Anyways, there's some. Is that CBP? Look, some CBP right there. Walking down the street. This is down Santa Fe. I don't see anybody camped out on Santa Fe, but around the Greyhound station last time there were, over 100 people. So we'll go down San Antonio real quick and see. I don't see anybody here. There's nobody here. Let's go around the Greyhound station. Let me see. Yeah, there were hundreds of people camped out here around the bus station a couple months ago. But right now, this is Overland. There was a lot of people on Overland too. But right now, I'm not seeing a single soul. Nobody's camped out right here, not buses. Well, there's one person sleeping under the tree. That's normal. He looks like he is from here. So let's see. Go ahead and drive down this way, closer to the border. Go down Paisano, I guess. Well, you know what? Now let's go straight. Let's go down here to the port of entry and see what it looks like. There's a sheriff. Man, let me get that squeaking stopped. There we go. You can still see that smoke. See all that smoke coming from Juarez? It's real thick, man. We'll go down here. I'm not seeing anybody on the streets yet. There's another bus station. Nothing out of the ordinary down here. Here, let's go down Father Rom. Go down Father Rom. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I think they're somewhere down here, down this way. Starting to see some commercial activity. Oh, they got the barriers up on Father Rom, so that must be where all the migrants are. Let these people go. A lot of people out shopping right now. Yeah, I don't ever come down to this part of town. We'll go down 4th. Let's see. Oh, no, that's one way. Can't go down there. Well, how you guys doing? Let me see. Let me get to the comments. Fire crews battle brush fires near El Paso Municipal Rose Garden in central El Paso. Is that can't be it? That fire can't be coming from El Paso, is it? New Days. Alberta has its fire issues as well, but it's been raining here in western Alberta. But not all the fires are out yet. Ron Tyler just went live. Major earthquake, Tonga, another one. Oh wow. I'm gonna have to check that out. We'll go around here one more street over, and then if I can park the car, walk around for you guys a little bit, I'll go ahead and do that if I find a good parking spot. I don't have any change with me for the parking meter though. Probably should have. Didn't expect to see a huge plume of smoke coming from Juarez, but yeah, we'll see. I might have to just go around all these people, man. I don't know what they're doing. What are you doing? Waiting for a parking spot, huh? Man, gee. Really want that parking spot. So much so that you're going to cause traffic to back up all the way back into Juarez. Alright, let's go around here. Man, look at that truck. Look at the tailgate on that truck. It's a piece of sheet metal. Yeah. Thing built like a tank. Oh man, we still got some people wearing their masks. 2 of them together. I guess they're afraid of the zombie virus, latest zombie virus. Come on. This person waiting for a parking spot too? Is that what it is? Man. Don't catch the zombie virus. You might end up painting your hair green or blue. Changing your gender. Alright, let's see here. Oh man, I can only go left from this lane. Oh, that's not fun. That's not fun. Well, that's not what this guy did. This guy just said, screw it. That guy turned right in the left lane. I guess that's how they do it down here. I guess I'll have to turn left and then do a U-ey, because I'm not doing what that guy did. How you guys doing? Let me see. That's what I found just today. It says wind gusts making it hard on firefighters. Yeah, I believe that. It's supposed to be 35 mile an hour, I think, today here in El Paso. Fox News says that there's a trash fire in FO. There's a link with some images posted. There's Fox right there, right in front of me. See the see the K Fox. Speaking of K Fox, there they are right there. Yeah. Oh, there's green. Let me see. Should I? Yeah, I shouldn't do what that. Shouldn't do what that other guy. I had the idea. I thought, maybe I'll do what that guy did, but no, I shouldn't. I'll turn left. I'll turn left. Do a U-E. We'll follow the K Fox. Follow the K Fox car. See what? Take a look at what they're looking at. Let's do a U-E right here. This is where. Oh man! Oh, hit the camera. All right. So they must not be down El Paso Street, but Oregon, I'm guessing. Oregon Street. I guess I probably could park at this abandoned lot right here on Oregon Street. And then we could get out, walk around. I don't have any change, so I'm not trying to get a ticket. But here, let me go down. Matter of fact, let me go down Mesa. We'll go down Mesa. We'll see. We'll park at this. Maybe we can park at this gas station real quick. That's what we'll do. Park at this gas station. Or maybe. Let's see. Park right here. Well, if I park here, I don't know where I'm walking to. So let me see. Let me get a little bit closer. See if I can spot anything. All right. Still not seeing anything. Let's see. Nothing out of control, not down here at least. Here's your disaster declaration. Fires everywhere, people dropping dead on the side of the street, zombies all over the place. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Here's a PD. Here's a PD. They must be. Okay, it looks like there's a bunch of cameras here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll let me find a place to park, and we'll go ahead and see if we can get out and take some video of the people taking videos. See what they're doing. See what's going on here. Here's parking. All right, so and then El Paso code enforcement, of course, they're going to be down here enforcing the code, not enforcing law. That's for sure. Go ahead, guy. Not enforcing law, enforcing code. Those are guys that are going to come and take your chickens out of your backyard if you have some chickens. I don't really respect them too much for that kind of stuff. Hey, you got a rock on the sidewalk. That's a $50 fine right there. Anything else we can get you for? All right, go ahead and let's get this camera. Let's walk down here. I'm gonna go ahead and skip the parking meter because I didn't bring any change with me. So hopefully they don't tow my car in the 5 minutes we'll be out here. But guys, if you want to support my channel, and there's K Fox. If you guys want to support my channel, there's a link in the description box where you can buy me a coffee. Definitely appreciate that. I'm trying to save up for a drone so that you guys can get better footage of stuff that's going on down here. I've only got $125, I think, that is set aside for the drone so far. Not quite enough to get a drone. I mean, it's enough to get a toy, but not really interested in getting a toy. So let me see. So we got code enforcement here, enforcing code from the air-conditioned cab of his F-150 pickup truck. Let's go on down here and take a look at some of the people taking videos, see what's the big deal down here. Let's take a look at this disaster that's been declared by the city of El Paso. It's such a disaster, huh? They had to give themselves the authority to quarantine. When you read the disaster declaration that the mayor put out, they granted themselves the authority to set up quarantines, to set up road blockades, to set up curfews, and to implement health measures. Now, what do they mean by health measures, and why is that important for them to grant themselves the authority to do that? Does this look like a disaster to you? I would not say so myself. I don't see buildings burning, not seeing any dead bodies on the street, but that's what the El Paso mayor is calling this a disaster. Is that a disaster? It's not like Skid Row where there's feces all over the street. I see a bunch of porta potties. I see hand washing stations. Does the city of El Paso need the authority to set up quarantines for this? Do they need the authority to set up curfews for this? Not seeing it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not seeing it. I gotta call it like it is. If it looked like a disaster, I'd say it was a disaster. But as it stands, I don't see it. Looks like El Paso PD is doing a fantastic job. Looks like they're doing a fantastic job keeping things under control. I'm not seeing any. Is there a disaster here? Would you say this is a disaster that needed to be declared? Yeah. Really? It was a disaster?
I don't know about easily. There was five or six times the amount of people.
5 or 6 times the amount of people?
All over the place.
Okay, so buildings on fire, dead bodies all over the street. Need a disaster declaration for all that?
A lot of migrants.
A lot of migrants? Okay. Well, definitely looks like you guys are doing a good job, but thank you for that. All right, so let's get out of here before they give me a ticket for the parking meter. So anyways, guys, I just, I got to call it like it is, and that's the way I see it. You can agree with me or disagree with me. I mean, yeah, there's some migrants on the streets here in El Paso. A couple of days ago, they said there were 5 times as many. I don't think people should be able to get into our country illegally. I don't think they should be able to get here in the first place. But to be able to, the thing that really gets me is that the city of El Paso declared a disaster. Now, in order to in my opinion, legitimately declare a disaster, there has to be massive destruction of property. You have to have massive loss of life and things like that, which is it's not what's going on here. And what I will never support is an illegitimate grab of power. I will never support tyrants trying to grab power and to exploit situations so that they can have more power. And that, to me, that is what it appears to be going on here. The mayor of El Paso, the city of El Paso, just tried to institute the Green New Deal. We all voted against it. Overwhelmingly, 85% of El Pasoans voted against Proposition K. Okay, because we don't want the government to have more authority to control our lives. But everything they do, and every situation that they exploit proves that is their ultimate goal, that is their agenda. They want to exploit every single situation that they can so that they can grant themselves more power to control your lives. And that's what it seems like they're doing in this situation. It seems to me like they're blowing it out of proportion, but maybe they're not. I am seeing the videos coming out of South America where there are tens of thousands of people lining up, waiting to get in waiting for Prop K to end. I'm sorry, Title 42 to end. So yeah, maybe Friday we'll come back down here with the camera, and we'll take a look. We'll take a look, see if there's a disaster. We'll see if things are getting out of control. But guys, I'm sorry. I mean, what I saw with my own two eyes just now was orderly. It was very orderly. It looks like the El Paso Police Department is doing a fantastic job keeping law and order. Now, that's not to say that things can't get out or won't get out of control in the cities that these migrants are ultimately going to, right? We're not keeping them here in El Paso, right? They're not staying here. They're waiting for their bus ride. They're waiting for their flight out. They're going to Chicago. They're going to New York. They're going to California. They're going to DC, Miami, places like that. We're not keeping them here, right? But I'll pose the question to you: is what you saw just now, is that a disaster? Do you think that the city of El Paso needs to grant themselves the authority to institute quarantines and road blockades and curfews for that? Is that legitimate in your eyes? Not mine. Don't get me wrong. I support legal immigration and I oppose illegal immigration, but I still have to call it like I see it. So let me know in the comments below, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. You want to support my channel? There's a link in the description box where you can buy me a coffee. I'm saving up for a drone for you guys so that I can get better footage for you. I'm saving up for some better video equipment. So I really appreciate it, guys. Hit that thumbs up on your way out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And as always, don't forget, help out your neighbors. Bye.